Okay, so what? We're like in season 3.5, coming to season 4, I guess, because of Android lab coat, bad bitch 21, right? Uh, UI's falling off. Not completely though. He fell off to the equivalent that GT Goku fell off after the first nerf before GTA got nerfed, which is fair. You know, there's still a decent amount of people playing, right? But why do people still play him when you have 21's, Zebrolis, the fusions, right? Freaking Tien, the best character in the game, you know, better anchor than UI, right? Probably actually, I actually think Tien's a better anchor than UI. Not better character overall, but better anchor. Because, you know, Tien make you go boom boom. So, why do people still play this character? The answer may surprise you as we evaluate the toolkit. First and foremost, old, reliable, man. Old, reliable. Still one of the best 5Ls in the game. Alright. Because of the drip. He kind of drippy. You want to go on the couch? Yo, let me show you. Let me show you old reliable, dude. Let me show you what happens when you could do to a Vegito player. Ooh. This is my favorite. Alright, observe. Observe. This is one of my favorite things about this 5L. It doesn't happen often, but when it does. Oh my god. Ooh, you can combo off this trade. It's great. Oh my god. That's how much hits stun this 5L has. Bro, this 5L out here. For those of you that don't know, this 5L is out here. It's all reliable, dude. Oh man. Alright, I just had to show that, dude. Just to show how much hit stun this old reliable has. Doesn't 5L have no upwards hurt box? I'm pretty sure he has a hurt box, bro. Anyways. Right, all reliable, 5L, right? But it gets better. His auto combo, right? Even if you hit him airborne, he just drags them back down. So when it comes to confirming with this character, it's super easy, right? He has just one of the easiest auto combos in the game. You know, other characters, right? They juggle in the air, it just misses completely. So it makes it super hard, right? To be like, oh, I got the hit. Oh, I whiffed. Oh, I whiffed. Oh, I whiffed. But UI is like, damn, from downtown. You know, you could just bonk somebody. And I'm sure you've seen many a time where somebody would go for a cross up and UI just goes, no. Jack Black stop signs them, you know? Stop. Alright, so I had to get that across because that is probably the best thing about him. And everybody hated it. Everybody still hates it. So we had to address it first and foremost. Right? We might as well go through his whole toolkit, huh? What he has, what he still has. Not so much what they took away, because they didn't really do much to him this past season. Or this past patch. I think it was the previous patch that they butchered him, right? My man does great damage, right? Even if you don't know how to do his hard combos, my man still does great damage with simple extensions, right? You just do to him, boom, 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 boom. I suck, don't look at me. He makes you explode still. Yeah, pretty much, Eric. You call it an anti-air because of how absurd of a button it is. But anyways, yeah, easy damage, makes you explode, right? He has super easy extensions, you know, something like this, right? So it's not like you have to learn anything difficult with this character. You can basically hit 5k without any trouble or any difficulty. This is probably his hardest combo, right? And this isn't even that hard. This is not that hard, bro. You be getting easy damage, right? No. Good auto combo. Easy damage. No difficulty required for this character, right? His buttons are alright. 5M's kind of trash. This button's always been trash. I'm gonna keep it real. This button sucks. If you could control only doing the first 5M, this button would be nuts. you could just control it, right? Kind of like Cell's 4M, right? You could choose to do the second half. It would be great, but this button sucks. This button also sucks. This 2M is trash. Alright, I'll say it. You don't really see people throw this 2M out of neutral. It doesn't go very far for how slow it is. It's a 13 frame 2M. Doesn't go very far, right? Slow as hell. This move, super punishable. So you mainly find yourself using his light. This is why you see this button so much, chat. Because it's his best button. His mediums are trash. Garbaggio, bro. Get him out of my face. Even my dog's like, yeah, Garbaggio. Come on. Jump on the couch, stupid. Alright, his heavies, whatever. That's great corner carry, right? When you get the heavy, you can dash and then combo. Oh my god. Why his 5M is trash? Just look at it. It's your negative 45. You can't throw it out in neutral because it's just so easy to avoid. And the gap between the first and the second hit is just so big. It takes 10 frames for the first hit to come out, but it takes an additional 15 for the next one to come out. And it's just a huge commitment button. Like, yeah, sure, the second hit of 5M is a low, right? That's nice, but you shouldn't be getting hit by the second hit of 5M. You should already be stuck low blocking this character at all times. It's not like he has a standing overhead other than 6M, which is relatively easy to block. But yeah, it's slow, right? It's not a good button. It's not a good poke. It doesn't even go very far if you between both hits. 2L, 2M it's not anti-reflect. They could raw tag on him. I don't know who told you that. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's not anti-reflect. Yeah. It loses to raw tag. I don't know who told you that, but it loses to raw tag pretty free. It kind of sucks. You could do this at best. This beats raw tag. But other than that, you know. But this is kind of scary, right? Because if they don't raw tag, right? Or if they don't raw tag immediately, you lose. No, delaying 2M, it has to be 1 frame faster. It has to be a 12 frame normal. Or 11. I know 12 for sure works. I don't know if 11's too fast and it's a true reflect. Because I know 10 frames is true. But 12 for sure beats raw tag. It hits them in that gap before they can raw tag. But yeah, so it sucks, right? He doesn't have a reliable way to beat raw tag. But I mean, you gotta make do with what you have, right? You could do this too. The good thing though, it's like you know, as we're about to go into his specials, when I'm done talking about his normals, right? He has flip, right? To keep the pressure going. But anyways, his Eric M is his next best button, right? After his jab, this button is pretty damn good. Just the simple fact that it hits crouching opponents, right? At point blank. Fantastic. This button's nuts. Jump jabs, alright. It goes decent distance. Jump heavies, whatever. Jump 2H is whatever. 2H, it's okay. But if they block it, you're negative 24, right? You can't do anything until you land. Even if they stand block it, they could probably still punish you. Especially this character, right? Especially, man, if you got a big button, bro. Man. You could risk canceling into a special, but if they don't hit a button, look how negative you are. So yeah, 2H is... He used to have the best 2H in the game, and they nerfed it. Understandable, right? It's the best in the game. It had to go. I get it. But man, it sucks now. It's one of the worst 2Hs in the game in terms of... Well, no, I think it's one of the worst 2Hs in the game. In terms of recovery and, like, actually making your opponent block. He doesn't have any real way to make it safe, right? You do this, it's a risk. You do this, right? you're -10. You know, if you flip like this, you could get 2H, right? You definitely have to take risk. Your best bet might be flip Kamehameha. I don't know, man. Everything's a risk if you throw out a 2H. Yeah, curling out the yeah. But at least curling can cancel and always be safe if his 2H gets blocked. But I think it's definitely one of the worst 2Hs in terms of like, oh, they blocked it. Because this is punishable. You could potentially get punished here. Since this is -16, right? This is hella punishable if you take the risk. And you know, flip is also a risk. Yamcha and UI have the same type of 2H. Yeah. Oh, here's another thing that sucks about this 2H, man. Oh my god. Let's see if I can do it with the Vegito. It's kind of hard. Oh! What do you mean you kicked me? Yeah. Well, it's harder to do with characters that don't have big normals, but only if you don't get the first hit of his 2H, you don't get the smash. That sucks, right? That shit sucks, right? So it's a big deal for. Let's see if I can fucking do it. Damn. Oh my fucking god, I can't do it. Damn it, man. Can I not do it to this character? Really? That's fucking crazy. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Right, he doesn't get the fucking smash, which sucks. Right, because it's a 2-part hitting 2H, he doesn't get the smash. But other characters that have single hitting 2Hs do. So when you hit like extended limbs, you don't get a combo. It sucks. It sucks, man. So much. You have to fucking vanish to get a combo here. And even then, that's a risk. It sucks, man. Air dash, how about 2H was goated? Alright, moving on. His specials, okay. To this day, he still has some of the most unique special routes, right? He's got a plus move, right? Like calls the, say it with me, the bus driver, right? This was +3, can be 2H, right? But if people try to 2H you, you can go for the command grab, right? And they actually, I think they buffed his JS, right? I think that's what he got this patch. Is his JS allows him to do things like that, right? I think that's what he got this patch. I'm not sure. If you flip more, you get more damage. That's not true. There's no way this is true. I don't believe you. 2016. There's no way this is true. I didn't even know that. I've been playing this character for how long? No. Who knew that? I did not know that. Does that apply to everything? It does. Wow. I didn't know that, man. Yeah, it is cheeks. Well, no, that's not true. I've definitely caught people slipping before. This is a good mix-up tool right here, but it's only one flip. You add in the extra flip because people will down back, and then they'll react, and then you hit them with H and you catch their jump. Yeah, they made B assist like 5 frames faster or something like that, but that's not really of note. It still sucks. Okay, so okay, that's cool. Anyways, if you're gonna use his specials, right? You know, he has L flip, which is bus driver, M flip, which is the grab, and you have H, right? Your 4-frame reversal move. Okay, you can throw this out on defense if your opponent leaves a gap, right? You're invincible on the 4-frame. It's pretty good, especially off of like vanishes and stuff like that, or like when you wake up, you know. Let me see. Oh yeah, let's see if we can do this. This is so hard. I wish we had a frame by frame, dude. Yeah, I got it. There we go. I really wish we had a frame by frame. Who do you think is the best UI? Probably Nitro, and then me. Virtual boss fight music, yeah. The cool thing about it too is, you know, you can hold the flips as we just showed earlier, right? This is a good bait. This is a really good bait. You flip into nothing, into a button, right? You could also Kamehameha. This actually, flip Kamehameha is actually safe. It's -5, right? Well, -6, I guess. But I don't think any character can punish this except, no, 16's too slow. I don't think any character has a button fast enough to punish this. And then you have H flip into beam. This is a great mix-up, bro. This be hitting people all the time. This is so good. Like, H flip into anything are some of his best tools. Except grab. Don't do grab. H flip into punch. It's faster. +3. H flip into beam. It's a cross-up, right? Or just H flip in general. If you're trying to bait something or you're trying to get out of a situation and you don't want to block. Anyways, moving on. So, a lot of the time you don't really see people use UI specials in the air, but lately I have found myself doing flip in the air, and the amount of people that you catch off guard with this is astronomical. People do not expect you, like, all the way up here, and all of a sudden you're just on the ground. They don't expect it. You typically want to do punches, the bus driver, because, you know, this takes way too damn long. And then if they block it in the air too, you're hella plus. Let's say they try to jump at you, right? Let me get a little higher jump. You're +9, bro. The world is yours. You're playing an open world game right here. So yeah, I find myself thinking this is like secretly good for UI, even though no UIs do it. But it just catches your opponent off guard so often. You get 2H when you try to do it? Nah, man, you just ain't doing it right. But other than that, air special is not all that great. However, this shit right here is actually bugged. Observe. For some reason, UI keeps the wall, and they vanish in front. So, if you're ever gonna throw a beam, throw reverse Kamehameha. You don't want to flip forward, because you'll give them the space they need. You always want to flip back. It's hella cheap. Oh, is it just chat? My bad, dog. I forgot to change it. Thank you, Akuma. I also forgot to tweet out that I was streaming. Hold on 1 second. I don't have any razors, Renz. Fuck off, nerd. Oh, I gotta go change shirts now. God damn. Where was I? His specials before I spilled smoothie on my shit. Damn it, man. I really hope that doesn't stain. Then go get him, dog. If you gonna be parking back there. Yeah, go beat him up. We're talking about the bug with reverse Kamehameha. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So make sure you do that one in the air, right? If you do it backwards. Never do it on the ground. You're -18, right? You're hella negative. Only villains do reverse Kamehameha on the ground. Don't do it on the ground. At least do it in the air. You're harder to punish. I kind of forgot to talk about his key blasts. They're actually pretty damn good. Until there's like a Beerus or a Piccolo on the screen, then they suck. The cool part about them is they jail, right? You can vanish off the first hit, you know. Oh shit. And then it's your turn. You can do whatever you want, blah blah blah. Right? And then the second one's really good at knocking people down, right? You could do 2S into 5S if the opponent jumps. And then you gel them down. So this is actually really great to catch a jumping opponent. They can't super dash it, right? It's great. It's fantastic. Love it. Love it. Love it. JS in the air is kind of trash. It's just a simple fact that they can just crouch under it. You don't really want to do this in the neutral. Especially because it's slower. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about 6S, huh? And 2-2. I forgot he has this move. This move sucks. Don't use this move. Outside of combos. Don't use 6S. It's a bad move. It has a lot of recovery. You can get your shit smacked up real easy. The only time you see this is for setups, right? For something like this. And then you bait a button, you bait people up backing, right? And you switch up between the M and L version. Or you can even do the H version, right? But it's basically only used to space yourself. So you do stuff like this too, you know, making them think you're gonna do bus driver. Yeah, I thought Success was a good anti-air, but then I realized it's too much of a commitment. I was like, oh, this sucks. Don't get me wrong, this anti-air is pretty crazy, but it's just such a huge commitment, and your only option to cancel it is vanish. And then 2-2S. This move, even though it's no longer a DP, it still has its uses. And here, I'll show you. So right, this would meaty me, right? I wouldn't be able to 2H this, right? Right, I tried a 2H, I got smacked, right? But with the new special tag mechanic, oh wait, I blocked that, I'm an idiot. You can 2-2S on wake up and then special tag, right? You could change your special tag timing, you know, to make it harder for your opponent to punish you. But even then, your opponent is not going to be ready for the special tag, right? You've seen Yasha do it with Gogeta. He'll LDP, he'll special tag. He'll LDP, call 17, and then special tag. It's kind of nutty, man. Just the things you could do, right? Does Meaty 2L beat it? Well, yeah. It's not a reversal. Damn, I didn't even call 21. But anyways, point being is you can do 2S and then special tag, and you won't have to deal with like super annoying 21 Oki, right? Since they can't cross up your inputs, you don't have to worry about her super annoying Oki. You just you down DP. You don't deal with the 50-50, right? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice to have. But outside of that, you don't really find yourself using it too often. Maybe to punish a bad vanish. Other than that, right? Because he can't do this. And then boom, bada bing, you get the damage. You make Piccolo explode, and then you put him in the 50-50. And I think all that's left there are his specials, right? Double super is always a blessing to have. Oh, this is always great to have. Like, you can't complain if a character has a double super, right? It's just a great tool to have part of the team. It's an extra damage you need to squeak by, you know? Especially if you have Kid Buu on the team, UI gets like 200 extra damage. Oh yeah, he has 6H. Thank you, Epic. 6H is whatever. You don't really see people use this too often. Like, the only time you really see somebody use it is if they punish, you know, a full screen beam, right? You really won't find yourself using it outside of those situations. When they throw like a Kamehameha, and that relies on your opponent to have a Kamehameha or something like that, right? You know, you might be able to use it in this situation. Let me see. You might actually be able to reflect 6H. Yeah, you could also use it in situations like that. But it's kind of risky because sometimes you don't get it. Unless I was getting 5H. But yeah. It's definitely a potential worth the risk. Because your reward is pretty big as opposed to theirs. Oh, I got smacked there. 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 Damn. Yeah, he can walk through Ki Blast, but like, I don't really feel like that. You never see this. This is not the reason why people still play UI, right? This is the only time I've ever seen this be useful. Watch. Right, is you accidentally walk through Kid Buu's Ki Blast here because you try to block. This is the only time I've ever seen it accidentally be useful. And then Flip also being projectile invincible. It's not that. You'd think it would be useful, right? You think this would be useful, right? But it's not as useful as people. I remember people are like, it's broken. That's too good. It's like, When's the last time you saw a UI flip through a projectile and it actually mattered? When is the last time you saw UI flip through shit and it mattered? What up, Zane? Yeah, it's whatever. You might find yourself using it, but it's not that useful. Especially because, like, you put yourself in a huge commitment, you know? You're flipping and you're flipping. Your only options, right, are the 4 that are given to you, right? You're not gonna command grab, that's for damn sure. Especially because all your opponent has to do is this. Your opponent does this and they're out of there, bro. They're like, oh no, I ain't dealing with that. I'm out of here. Stay away from me, you freak. So it's the projectile invincibility doesn't mean much. The walk invincibility too, right? His universal wake up. I want to save this for a little later, because you know, it's a unique property to him. This used to be pretty good, and then they nerfed it. They made it 5 frames slower because people complained about it and they couldn't react, you know, which is fair, I guess. Happens. It's not spill smoothie on me again, huh? Yeah, it's 30 frames. It used to be 25. And 25 still wasn't even all that fast, right? You can. This is 2Hable, right? So if Kid Buu were to do this, right, it'll get blown up. You know, that was always the counterplay to it, right? You don't have to deal with the guest situation afterwards. Is he gonna counter super? Is he gonna vanish? Is he gonna level 3? Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, that's right. They also nerfed this. They gave him way more recovery because people couldn't punish this originally. I want you guys to observe, you know, how hard it is to punish full screen supers. Right? That was the big issue, right? It was like, oh, he's full screen, I can't punish him, right? Am I having you on all block? Hold on. Oh, he's safe, right? Oh, he did a full screen super, he's safe. Oh, he did a full screen super, he's safe. Oh, he did a full screen super, he's safe, right? There's nothing I can do to punish this, right? With UI, all you had to do was super dash him before, and you would get a guaranteed punish. But for some reason, people did not choose a super dash at this moment in time. And they're like, now we need to make it where you can M punish him. I don't understand. All you had to do was super dash. All you had to do. But now you can just dash up and M punish him. Then he just explodes. So yeah, I don't know why they nerfed that, right? It was super annoying. He was already punishable, right? You already got a guaranteed punish on him, unlike other characters who you can punish full screen. Because the casuals complained. Dude, I even saw high level players complain about it, and I was like, just super dash, that's all you have to do. So yeah, I think that's it for all the changes, right? Level 1 counter. Well, I'm not done talking about the supers. Him having a level 1 counter is actually pretty useful for yeah, let me show you a specific situation. And you're like, damn, I gotta wake up into the 50-50. Is he gonna go left? Is he gonna go right? You know? Then you get hit crossed up and you're like, damn, I got mixed, right? Well, if you have 3 bars, you can option select this with UI, right? You can wake up with level 1 counter. And if he crosses you up, you get the level 3, right? But if he doesn't cross you up, okay, let's say he decides to stay in front, right? You know, and he does the okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna put level 1 counter. You'll get the level 1 counter. So it's an option select, right? This is probably the easiest showcase of an option select. If he gets behind you, you level 3. If he stays in front of you, you get counter super. It's pretty damn good. It's a great option when you know they have a 50-50 like that, right? You know they're gonna hit you with the left, right, or something. Or even if you find yourself mashing level 3, right? And they cross you up, you won't have to worry about getting a super that you can get hit out of, you know, like you've seen in a lot of cases for a lot of characters. You just get the counter super, they hit it, All that's left are his assists, I think. And his assists are all pretty trash. Let's be real, man. All these assists are trash. This is no longer a DP. It's only an anti-air, right? It has no block stun. Right, 25 frames, it's virtually nothing, you know. 30 is like the average now. And anti-airs only, it's not a DP. This assist, worst beam in the game. It's 35, well actually, GTA is the worst beam in the game. This is the second worst beam in the game. That's an assist. He flips forward, so he's really easy to hit. It takes 35 frames for it to come out. It has a horrible coverage, right? It doesn't, it goes down. At least keep it horizontal. If it was a horizontal beam, man, he would not be getting hit. Like, look how far forward he goes. Like, come on, bro. Look at Piccolo. Piccolo's nice and snug behind Cell. Right? Man. Cell beam jumps up. You can use Cell beam defensively, kind of. He should flip backwards. I agree. And they should change the angle. And then finally, C assist. I mean, it's a C assist. What do you want me to say? It takes forever to start up. 25 frames. I think he's invincible, though. I think he's invincible. Let me see if level 2H will beat it, because he's in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's invincible for everything except 2H's. Yeah, okay. He is invincible. I had to make sure. I don't think UI's bad, but he got power crept for sure. I still think he's good, but he definitely got power crept. From like the last patches to now, to this new season. Well, that's season 3.5, I guess. People still complain about UI and Kid Buu, and they're not even a problem anymore. That's what's crazy. But I don't think I missed anything else. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Imagine UI got some of his prime stuff back, I wish. But anyways, there it is. Why do people still play UI? There's a couple reasons. And we went through what happened to him. Still good. Still fine. Like I said, it's like what happened to GT from the first patch, right? Before the second one hit that completely neutered him. Right? If UI gets nerfed again, though, I don't think people are gonna play him. I think everyone's gonna drop him. I might drop him, depending if they nerf him again. I don't want that to happen. I like UI. I think UI's cool. But if they nerf him again, like, what do you want us to do, you know? So hopefully, Arc System don't do it. Leave UI alone. Maybe throw him a buff or two his way. But don't nerf him. He don't need it. Thanks for watching. Please like, sub, comment. Say bye to the YouTube gang, Twitch.